Have you ever woken up on an ordinary morning and wondered, why don't I feel happy? We often chase happiness in big things, fame, money, recognition, and forget that true happiness always begins within, with the way we see the world. When you feel grateful for a new day, for the light in your eyes, for someone's laughter echoing beside you, you are opening the door to a different world, where magic begins. In today's video, let's return to the simplest truth. Feeling truly happy, a journey that begins with a single word: thank you. And if you're also searching for a healing path from the heart, right finger subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell, because this is the place made just for you. Happiness is not a destination, but a journey. In a world spinning with a hectic pace, work pressure, tangled relationships, and constant worries, people gradually forget one of the simplest things: the feeling of being happy. Happiness is not a luxury. It doesn't require money or status. It begins with awareness and a simple word: thank you. That is the magic Rhonda Byrne reveals in her book The Magic. She writes, "Gratitude is the magic that transforms your life." The very first day of this 28-day journey has one single purpose: to help you feel truly happy, right here, right now, through the practice of gratitude. Ancient secret, the source of all magic. Thousands of years ago, wise sages spoke of a secret that could change the destiny of human life: gratitude. From ancient stone carvings to the teachings of the Buddha, and even in the Bible. Whoever has will be given more, whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. A phrase that may seem paradoxical, yet it holds a profound truth. In the invisible world of energy, gratitude is like a high frequency, where you send out positive signals to the universe. When you are grateful, you affirm, "I have." And when you affirm that, life gives you more to be grateful for. On the other hand, if you complain, criticize, or judge, you are sending the signal, "I lack." And the universe, like a neutral mirror, will keep reflecting that lack back to you. The truth about emotion: happiness doesn't wait for conditions. We often mistake happiness for something that only comes when external conditions are met. When I find love, I'll be happy. When I make more money, I'll finally feel grateful. But the truth is, when your mind becomes attached to outside circumstances, you'll never feel like it's enough. In that case, happiness is always somewhere far away, always waiting, always missing, always dependent. Meanwhile, the reasons to feel grateful and happy have always been beside you, quietly, steadily, and miraculously present. You are breathing. You are alive. You have a body that moves and allows you to experience the world. You have a home, loved ones, friends to share with. You have a mind that understands these words, a gift not everyone has. Each of these seemingly simple things is a miracle. But because they are so familiar, we often take them for granted. And when we treat miracles as ordinary, we lose our sense of wonder. Like someone who is colorblind and can no longer see green, we slowly lose the ability to feel the beauty happening in our everyday lives. Now is the time to awaken. It's time to look again, and realize that happiness isn't a destination you reach when external conditions are perfect. Happiness is an inner state, a choice, that you can access right now. When you return to the present moment and feel grateful for the simplest things, you open the door to pure joy. No waiting, no conditions, just the recognition that you already have enough to feel happy. Right here, right now. The first practice: write down 10 things you're grateful for each day. One of the simplest yet most powerful exercises introduced by Rhonda Byrne is this. Each morning, take a few quiet minutes to write down 10 things you feel grateful for in your life. These don't need to be grand or impressive, they only need to be sincere. For example, I'm grateful that I'm still alive today. Still breathing. Still able to feel. I'm grateful for having clean water to drink every day. I'm grateful for the gentle, warm sunlight this morning. I'm grateful for my mother, who quietly worries about me, even if she never says a word. After writing each item, include a short explanation of why you're grateful for it. The clearer the reason, the more deeply your heart will respond. And most importantly, don't just write. Read each statement aloud and sincerely say, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." At first, you might feel awkward, even a little forced. That's completely natural. It's because your heart may have been asleep for too long. dulled by the rush of life and emotional numbness. Practicing gratitude is like awakening a deep part of your soul, the part that once felt touched by the smallest of blessings. Be patient. Let this practice become a gentle part of your morning routine. Each time you write, you'll begin to see your life through a new lens, the lens of appreciation. And gradually, you'll feel a new current of energy flowing within you, one that brings lightness, calm, and a profound happiness no external condition could ever match. Real experiences from those who practice gratitude. People all over the world have embraced this practice of daily gratitude and experienced life-changing results. One woman, once deeply depressed, began her mornings by writing down 10 things she was thankful for. At first, they were very small: the breath in her lungs, the early morning sunlight, a warm cup of tea. But she made time every day to reflect and feel them fully. And after just 2 weeks, her mood began to lift. She smiled again, something she hadn't done in months. Another man, unemployed for 8 months, also turned to this practice. Every morning, he faithfully wrote, "I'm grateful for the opportunity to find a better job." He didn't write from a place of despair, but with a quiet trust that something good was on the way. And then, within a month, he was offered a job in his exact field, with a salary even higher than he had hoped for. Stories like these aren't magical in a mystical sense. They are proof of a deeper truth. When you change the way you look at life, life changes the way it responds to you. When you plant seeds of gratitude each day, you open a door for positive energy to flow into your life, gently but powerfully. You don't need to believe it right away. No one expects you to shift your mindset in just a few lines of text. But if you're looking for a path toward peace, try it for yourself. Take just a few minutes each day to be grateful. And then, let life show you the truth. Gratitude is the shortest, most reliable path to true happiness. Gratitude, not to please others, but to set yourself free. Many people have asked, do I really need to feel grateful toward those who hurt me? The answer is, not because they deserve your gratitude, but because you deserve peace and freedom. When you hold on to resentment or anger, you're not punishing the other person. You're only locking yourself inside a prison of your own emotions. Every time you relive the old pain, it's as if you're wounding yourself all over again. These negative emotions weigh down your heart, drain your life energy, and dim your ability to love. But when you choose gratitude, not for the hurtful act, but for the profound lesson it brought, you begin a journey of liberation. You are grateful because it made you stronger, clearer about your boundaries, more compassionate, and more aware of your own worth. That is the moment you unlock the door around your heart and walk freely out of the chains of the past. Gratitude doesn't mean blind forgiveness or condoning wrongdoings. It does not deny the pain you've experienced. Instead, gratitude is a conscious choice to see the hidden value behind adversity, to embrace the lesson, and to move forward with awareness and love. When you practice gratitude, it's not to please others, it's to heal yourself. It is a courageous act, a loving decision you make for your own well-being. Because in this chaotic world, the one who learns to keep peace within is the one truly living free. Feeling happy, a daily decision. Happiness is not a gift someone can give you. It doesn't come from external things, not from situations or from other people. Happiness is a choice, a decision you can make from the moment your day begins. And here's the magic. That decision doesn't need to start with something grand. It begins with one small, simple act, saying thank you. Each morning, you can start your day with heartfelt gratitude for the ordinary things around you. For example, thank your bed for holding you through the night. Thank the sunlight peeking through your window, bringing warmth and a fresh beginning. Thank your feet, whether you notice them or not, for quietly carrying you where you need to go. Step by step, don't forget to thank your heart, your loyal companion, still beating with dreams, love, and purpose. It's proof that you're alive, still feeling, still able to love and transform your life. And most importantly, thank yourself. The one who is trying every single day. The one choosing to grow through hardship. To move toward the light even when tired. You are still here, learning, evolving, and searching for peace from within. Happiness is not far away. It doesn't require that you have everything. It only asks that you realize you already have so much to be grateful for. When you choose gratitude, you also choose happiness. And if you continue making that decision each day, you'll come to see that happiness is not a destination, but a path you walk. A path that begins with thankfulness and ends in serenity. The magic begins with you. Magic is not something distant or mysterious. It doesn't lie in grand events, nor does it require someone to appear and change your life. True magic begins much closer than you think, from within yourself. The greatest transformation doesn't come from doing something extraordinary, but from a small yet profound shift, changing the way you see life. When you begin to feel happiness in the simplest things, the song of a bird in the morning, a soft breeze across your shoulder, or the smile of a stranger, you awaken the magic within your soul. You don't need to wait for life to be perfect. You don't need wealth, success, or recognition to be happy. Because happiness is a state of being, not a circumstance. When you are grateful for what you already have, when you cherish the present moment, you open the door to a magical world. Once your perspective changes, the entire world around you transforms. What once troubled you becomes a lesson. Those who once hurt you become teachers of growth. And seemingly meaningless moments turn into beautiful memories, because you were fully present in them. With a grateful heart, the journey to happiness and magic doesn't begin outside, it begins within. It begins with choosing to slow down, to feel more deeply, to be more thankful. Magic doesn't wait until life changes. It appears the moment you change the way you live. And you can begin right now. With a deep breath, a thank you, a smile. Because when you change the inside, the outside changes on its own. Magic isn't somewhere out there, it begins with you. Happiness doesn't come from big things, but from the simple things we often take for granted. A breath, a peaceful sleep, a loving glance, all are miracles when seen through the lens of gratitude. Today ends with a gentle but powerful invitation. Be thankful for life, because every passing moment is a gift. And you know what? This is only the beginning. There are still 27 magical days ahead, bringing profound changes to your mind, your energy, and your life. If something in your heart stirred today, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to continue this 28-day healing journey with the magic within you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for beginning this path. Thank you, because you deserve to live a life filled with magic. Sometimes, to feel happy, we don't need to change the whole world. We only need to change how we see it. A thank you for the morning. A grateful glance at the past. An open heart toward the present. Happiness has never left you. It's just waiting for you to notice it's always been there. If today, you smiled at something simple, the magic has already begun. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up, in such a beautiful, sincere way. Hit subscribe and tap the bell to walk with the magic within you, where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. And your heart is gently healed, one day at a time.